To send high volumes of email, especially during peak times, and still land in the inbox, your email platform needs more than just speed. It needs a flexible, reliable API that adapts to your scale. In this video, we'll compare two such platforms, Mailtrap and SendGrid, and we'll break down how their APIs perform in terms of sending throughput, throttling, failover, and more. Hello and welcome to Mailtrap videos, where we explore the world of emails. First up in this comparison are throughput and rate limits. Both Mailtrap and SendGrid are designed to scale with your sending volume, and neither enforces rigid rate limits. Instead, they use dynamic throttling, which adapts based on system load and sender behavior. With Mailtrap, domain-level throttling is also available on request, allowing for precise control over sending behavior by domain, which is great for teams that need granular control. If an email can't be delivered immediately, Mailtrap attempts redelivery for up to 24 hours based on its retry policy. And for permanent errors like hard bounces, retries are stopped instantly. SendGrid also uses throttling, and in terms of retries, they happen over a 72-hour window. But as there's no built-in logic for pacing, retry behavior is up to your developers to implement. When it comes to queuing, with Mailtrap, you can manage queues yourself, or let their team take care of it, depending on how your system is set up. And during traffic spikes, Mailtrap maintains stability by intelligently adjusting sending rates based on system load and sender behavior in order to prevent overload, reduce errors, and preserve deliverability. For consistently high volumes, dedicated IPs are available and can be configured with the platform to ensure deliverability and isolate sending reputation. SendGrid handles queuing behind the scenes, and for high-volume senders, it recommends using a dedicated IP, as it gives you control over your sender reputation, unlike shared IPs where your deliverability can be affected by others in the same pool. So, in short, Mailtrap offers more customization options for throttling, queuing, and retries, especially for high-volume senders working closely with their team of deliverability experts, making it a strong choice for those who want to actively manage deliverability at scale. SendGrid handles more of that behind the scenes, which is convenient, but gives you less room to adapt under pressure. Now, on to reliability and failover. Mailtrap offers a 99.99% uptime, and it uses a distributed architecture with automatic failover. This means that its system automatically reroutes traffic when a component fails with no manual setup required. With a flexible MTA configuration, Mailtrap also supports advanced routing use cases like isolating traffic types, managing sensitive messages independently, or fine-tuning delivery by region, making it a strong fit for custom or high-compliance environments. SendGrid also promises a 99.99% uptime and is backed by a globally distributed infrastructure. To maintain availability and performance, traffic is routed across multiple regions and IP pools. And if a node or region fails, SendGrid automatically shifts the load, though the specifics can vary based on your plan and whether you're using shared or dedicated IPs. Still, it's important to note that while SendGrid does run on a standard distributed infrastructure suitable for handling typical email volumes, routing logic and control are largely managed internally. To sum things up, in terms of uptime and global infrastructure, both platforms are strong, but differ in the level of control that you get. So where SendGrid handles most routing and failover internally for simplicity and scale, Mailtrap gives you deeper flexibility, which is better for teams needing traffic isolation, delivery tuning, or compliance support. Next, we'll examine the scalability strategies behind each platform. Mailtrap scales horizontally by distributing email traffic across multiple MTAs in the backend. When it comes to email streams, Mailtrap separates them using a combination of sending host domains. Each domain acts as an isolated environment, allowing you to route different types of traffic, such as transactional, marketing, or bulk, through dedicated streams. You can also assign unique API keys and webhook settings per domain, giving you fine-grained control over authentication, tracking, and bounce handling. In multi-tenant setups, you can further isolate infrastructure by assigning separate domains, credentials, and configurations to each tenant. SendGrid approaches scaling by automatically adjusting to sending spikes and balancing traffic across its infrastructure. For organizing different types of email traffic, SendGrid uses subusers rather than domains. Each subuser acts as a separate environment within a parent account, which can be useful for segmenting traffic by type, such as marketing versus transactional, or by client or product. API keys and webhook configurations can be assigned per subuser, providing basic isolation and visibility into performance and deliverability metrics. And while this model does support multi-tenancy at a structural level, it offers less flexibility for granular stream control or domain-level routing. For simple setups, either Mailtrap or SendGrid can do the job. But as traffic types multiply or tenant complexity increases, Mailtrap's domain-based structure gets more room to grow than SendGrid's more uniform sub-user approach. Beyond routing architecture, another critical difference is analytics. So, how do Mailtrap and SendGrid compare when it comes to tracking email performance? Mailtrap equips you with helicopter view dashboards, drilled-down reports, and industry-best analytics to monitor your email performance. You can track opens, clicks, and deliverability metrics in detail, with custom domains for link tracking and breakdowns by mailbox provider. Activity logs are stored for up to 30 days, giving you the data that you need to troubleshoot and optimize. SendGrid offers a solid set of performance metrics, including opens, clicks, bounces, and spam complaints, along with support for custom tracking domains. However, deeper insights, like mailbox provider breakdowns and extended activity logs, are limited to higher-tier plans. Also, with an analytics interface that can feel fragmented and data spread across multiple dashboards, SendGrid makes it harder to get a unified at-a-glance view of performance. In terms of logs, SendGrid Pro plans with add-ons can access up to 30 days worth of data. So although in both platforms you get similar analytics suites, Mailtrap delivers them in a centralized, easy-to-digest interface with built-in deliverability tracking, while SendGrid splits data across more views and locks advanced metrics behind paywalls. This limits visibility for those who aren't on the top-tier plan. In high-scale environments, clear docs and intuitive APIs are what keep things running smoothly. And here's how Mailtrap and SendGrid compare in terms of developer experience and integration support. Mailtrap offers a developer-first experience built on clean, RESTful APIs and a range of SDKs so that integration is straightforward across tech stacks. Its API is fully documented with OpenAPI and includes real-world examples. And when it comes to integrations, tools like Zapier, Make, and Tabular are among the 7,000 apps Mailtrap can connect to. Mailtrap's template API provides full programmatic control, which is ideal for teams managing templates via code or incorporating them into CI/CD pipelines. Each template can be designed using either HTML or a drag-and-drop editor, while the built-in handlebars engine allows for dynamic personalization at scale. With built-in template testing, Mailtrap also makes it easy to inspect and debug emails before sending, helping you catch issues early. Paired with the Batch API, this provides a great setup for high-volume email workflows. SendGrid also offers RESTful APIs and SDKs for major languages, making setup relatively straightforward. Integration-wise, SendGrid can connect to tools like Zapier and Make, and offers support for custom workflows through webhooks and third-party platforms. In SendGrid, templates can be created via the UI or API as well as stored and reused programmatically, with handlebar support for dynamic content. Overall, both SendGrid and Mailtrap cover the essentials when it comes to templates and API integration. But while SendGrid focuses on ease and speed for general use, Mailtrap offers deeper configuration and testing features that technical teams often look for. Lastly, in this comparison, we'll touch upon support. Here, Mailtrap gives you round-the-clock access to real experts, including engineers and deliverability specialists. For high-volume senders, there is also the benefit of personalized onboarding and strategic deliverability support. SendGrid offers 24/7 support for paying customers, with access to technical teams through ticket-based assistance. Higher-tier plans include enhanced support options, such as priority response and dedicated account managers. And while deliverability guidance is available, it's typically reserved for pro or higher plans. So, which email platform will be better suited for your sending needs? If you're a team that values high deliverability, control, and clean OpenAPI documented APIs, Mailtrap gives exactly what you need. You get emails hitting inboxes consistently, domain-level stream separation, CI/CD ready template workflows, and support for multi-tenant setups, all with 24/7 access to real deliverability experts. SendGrid is great if you'll need global scale and baked-in automation. But if you're aiming for the highest deliverability rates and the most flexible control over how your emails are sent, Mailtrap checks all the right boxes. Do you need to understand email API flexibility in detail? Check out our other videos on general API flexibility and email service providers. I'll see you there. Yeah, I think we got it, gentlemen. Well, let's try a lame dad joke. I Can't think of anyone. Hi, tired. I'm Dad. Anyway.